Your final group project, this is something you're going to have to deal with, and you're going to have to deal with it on your own. I contacted what's her face because she sent the teacher for uh, this is econ, the final group project. It has to be done as a group project. You're in there with 5 people, so we were being hassled by the professor. I can't remember her name, Solomon, I think. And you finally responded saying you know nothing about a leader of the group or what the topic is, and so on. So she sent out another message. Basically, you're starting to get some responses from your group members. Stay on top of that because you have got to get with the group members to do this project. There's no way I can. I mean, I could support you once you contact them and you find they contact you or whatever, and you find out what's going on. But this has got to be done. This is a huge necessity for you in micro. Otherwise, you're going to crash and burn. Do you really need to fail an economics course? All right. You've been going through the chapters. You've been, it's tough. It's been a tough course, but you have still not learned to study. And that's the biggest problem here. And I know this because I look at these friggin' chapters and they're difficult. And you have to stop and you have to look back and you have to focus on topics from time to time. You don't have the patience for that right now, and that's gonna be a problem for you. All right. So anyway, you got to get this final group project done because you need it. All right. And you got something from what's his face, the hotel guy. There's your wallet, and these are from your project members. Uh, okay. This is about the project. You need to check that out. Or packets. Econ chapter 14 now. Econ chapter 15. Both of these, now you're behind on this, and both of these have got to be done. Your exam is going to be on 14, 15, 16, and I think 17 or 18. Most of it's monopolies. uh, those worksheets are there. They're pretty comprehensive. Okay. By the way, Canvas is out today, so there's not much you can do with that at this point. So, what we have here is the email that you have to catch up on. In addition to that, if I may take a moment, the project, uh, the final linear draft right here, you have got to read that and look at that because I don't think you have any idea how it finished. I couldn't use a lot of your closing because for whatever reason you were tired, you didn't want to do it, you couldn't focus, and you started to wander all over the place. And I had to start writing stream of consciousness to get the total of 6 pages in because you were there just short of five, and that wasn't going to cut it. So I actually changed your storyline for you, and I'm never going to do that again, but I did it this time. You have an integrated brand project in advertising and not a project, a chapter 16 project to do in advertising. And I'm not sure if I posted that yet or not, but if I haven't, I will. All right. Now, your virtual reality I talked about it earlier. Your virtual realities is another project that's going to be worth good bucks. Okay. This virtual reality is for computer information systems. And it too is a slideshow. We have the option to turn it to video, uh, slides. But again, the reason I'm suggesting to you, and this has got to be your decision, that you go with this PowerPoint slideshow is because you can actually, as I am doing now, you could take the slideshow and just turn it into a video. Okay? You don't have to really talk because we can do these embedded read alouds. All right, so this is basically two slides here. Let me show it to you real quick. Um, if I can get it. All right, slideshow. Let's play it from the beginning. Here you go. Probably can't see the
Virtual reality. Now that it's here, where will it take us? This presentation will take a look at this new dimension the human race has uncovered. Technology has gone into a zoom mode for many of us as we live a part of each day virtually yet within our own realities. Where does it go from here?
Scotty, beam me up.
Surprise.
Now that's just a little. When you do these projects, what you have to do is kick them off with a real interest grab. Okay? We did that with the other project. Well, I'm proposing you can do that with the other project. I keep saying we did that. You have to make these decisions and you have to help me put this shit together. All right? You have a project in virtual reality here, which has a little grabber at the beginning, which is a good way to start. That's just my advice. And then you have the other one that we just showed, which was on correlation. And correlation is a boring topic, so you need to do something to make it interesting. And that's about it for those. Now, there will be more work to do because email is down today, but within the hour or hours, that stuff will come in, and you've got to take a look at this, Jack. I keep telling you, you're in the frickin' red zone now, so let's get this done. There's a lot at stake for you. There's a lot of opportunities for you to have choices about having some money to start the summer. You're still going to have to get a job or find some income in some way or another. Okay. Um, and you're going to want to build or hold or maintain and slightly build your college GPA so that you can have some options for transfer. You got to understand, transfer is not going to be easy because a lot of kids, you don't realize this, but a lot of kids have opted out of school. They've gone and taken some night classes somewhere because of the pandemic. That's nationwide. Now, and I have a couple of friends with grandchildren that are in this category, they're coming back to school. Some of them are coming back to different schools, some of them are coming back to the same schools, but the colleges are going to see a glut of applications. So we have to get on that cart early if you really, really want to do this. I'm not going to do it for you, but I will help you as much as I can with it. All right? So, that being said, um, you have a pretty good idea of where you are and what has to be done. You need to keep an eye on this email, man. This is your lifeline to getting through it all. If you don't do this, I mean, you've missed too many things that I have had to sneak in and cover for you at the last minute. Things that you don't even know about at this point. Not chicken shit stuff, but I had to get in there and do it because all those little turds of the chicken add up to a big pile of crap. And that's what you don't want. All right? So come on, get yourself together. You can do this. You don't give yourself enough credit for what you can do. And let's finish this year properly. You know, I'm we're at a turning point here, okay? So I've said that before, but we're getting very, very close to turning points again here. So you just, they're all positive things for you. You have to make them positive, okay? I know I took a lot of time, but I'll outline all the monies for you, and we still have to talk about how much this stuff can be and what kind of deal we can negotiate, like we did for spring break, with bonuses so that you have some cash when you shut down at the end of the year and head for home. Okay? Simple enough.